Our wedding day back in 1964. These aren't small things. These are the mistakes that 3,131 seconds almost broke us. And if you're in a relationship or thinking about one, you need to hear this. 3,737 seconds. Denise, when Harold says almost broke us, he means it. There were years, honestly, where I wasn't sure we'd make it to our next 4,949 seconds anniversary. And looking at us now, sitting here together, people assume it's been smooth. 5,757 seconds. They see 60 years and think we figured it out early. We didn't. We made mistakes that cost us 1 minute, 4 seconds time, closeness, things we can't get back. But we learned, and that's why we're here. Harold. Mistake 1, 121 minute, 12 seconds. Number 1, keeping score of who does more. For the first 15 years of our marriage, I won 191 minute, 19 seconds, kept a mental list. I took out the trash, I mowed the lawn, I fixed things around the house. 261 minute, 26 seconds every time Denise asked me to help with something else. I'd think, what about everything I already won? 331 minute, 33 seconds do. I never said it out loud, not directly, but she felt it. The resentment was there, sitting 421 minute, 42 seconds between us like a wall. Denise and I kept my own list. I cooked every single meal. I raised our 3 kids, managed their 541 minute, 54 second schedules, stayed up with them when they were sick. I cleaned, I organized, I remembered every 2022 minutes, 2 seconds birthday and anniversary for both our families. And when Harold would come home and complain about 2092 minutes, 9 seconds being tired, I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I just added it to my list of all the ways 192 minutes, 19 seconds I was doing more, caring more, trying more. Harold, it poisoned us, because marriage isn't a transaction. It's not about making sure. 302 minutes, 30 seconds. Everything's 50-50, down to the last dish washed or diaper changed. Some seasons, 372 minutes, 37 seconds. One person carries more. When I had that injury back in 1983 and 422 minutes, 42 seconds, couldn't work for 4 months, Denise carried everything. She worked double shifts as a nurse, 522 minutes, 52 seconds, came home, took care of me, took care of the kids. I couldn't keep score then. And 582 minutes, 58 seconds when she went through her own health struggles years later. I did the same. But we wasted 3043 minutes, 4 seconds many years before that, measuring, comparing, building resentment over who sacrificed more. 133 minutes, 13 seconds. Denise, the shift came when our oldest daughter said 193 minutes, 19 seconds, something to me. She was maybe 30 at the time, having her own marriage troubles, and she said, 263 minutes, 26 seconds. Mom, do you and Dad even like each other? That hit me so hard. Because we loved each other. 343 minutes, 34 seconds. I truly believe we always did. But had we become so focused on fairness that we'd forgotten to 433 minutes, 43 seconds, be a team? I stopped counting after that. Not overnight, but gradually. And Harold did too. 513 minutes, 51 seconds, Harold. Mistake number 2, thinking you can change each other. Denise is a planner. Always has been. She makes 593 minutes, 59 seconds lists. She schedules everything. She needs to know what's happening 3 weeks from now. I'm not 4084 minutes, 8 seconds like that. I've always been more spontaneous, more go with the flow. And for years, decades really. 204 minutes, 20 seconds, we fought about this. She'd get frustrated that I wouldn't commit to plans, and I'd get frustrated. 284 minutes, 28 seconds that she couldn't just relax and be in the moment. Denise, I thought if I just explained it the right way, or if I got upset enough, 394 minutes, 39 seconds, Harold would understand why planning mattered, and he'd change. I'd say things like, why can't you 464 minutes, 46 seconds, just be more organized? And he'd say things like, why can't you just loosen up? We were trying to 534 minutes, 53 seconds, turn each other into different people, and it doesn't work. It just makes both people feel 5005 minutes inadequate and misunderstood. Harold, what finally changed was accepting that Denise's planning isn't a flaw. It's how she moves through 115 minutes, 11 seconds the world. It gives her security. And my spontaneity isn't irresponsibility. 185 minutes, 18 seconds. It's how I find joy. We had to stop seeing our differences as problems to fix and start seeing 245 minutes, 24 seconds them as things to work with. Now Denise plans our big trips, handles our finances, 105 minutes, 30 seconds, keeps our calendar. And I surprise her with small spontaneous things, little day trips, 365 minutes, 36 seconds, unexpected flowers, moments she didn't plan for. We complement each other instead of fighting each other. Denise, 445 minutes, 44 seconds. Mistake number 3, not saying the difficult things until you explode. 505 minutes, 50 seconds. I am guilty of this one, so guilty. I would let things build up, small annoyances, small hurts, 6006 minutes, and I wouldn't say anything, because I didn't want to start a fight. I'd think, it's not worth it. 6066 minutes, 6 seconds, just let it go. But you can't let everything go. It doesn't actually go anywhere. It just piles up 146 minutes, 14 seconds inside you until something tiny sets you off and suddenly you're screaming about something that 236 minutes, 23 seconds happened 6 months ago. Harold, I remember one time, must have been in the early 2000s, Denise completely lost it, 336 minutes, 33 seconds, because I forgot to pick up milk. Just milk. And suddenly she's yelling about how I never listen, 406 minutes, 40 seconds, how I always forget things. And I'm standing there thinking, this is about milk? But it wasn't 476 minutes, 47 seconds about milk. It was about 6 months of feeling unheard, and the milk was just the final straw. 566 minutes, 56 seconds. Denise, if I had told Harold earlier, calmly, hey, when you forget things I ask you to do, it makes me feel like you don't value my time. 7 minutes, 8 seconds, we could have talked about it. Instead, I stayed quiet until I couldn't anymore, and then it came 177 minutes, 17 seconds out as an attack, and that doesn't solve anything. Harold, we learned to speak up earlier, not aggressively, but honestly. This bothered me. Can we talk? 277 minutes, 27 seconds about it. It feels awkward at first, but it's so much better than the alternative. 367 minutes, 36 seconds. The difficult conversations don't have to be fights. They can be just conversations. Denise, mistake number 4, treating 457 minutes, 45 seconds, your marriage like it can run on autopilot. After about 25 years, we fell into 517 minutes, 51 seconds this routine. We knew each other so well. We'd been through so much, 577 minutes, 57 seconds, and we just assumed the relationship would sustain itself. We stopped dating each other, 8058 minutes, 5 seconds. We stopped really talking beyond logistics. Who's picking up groceries? What time is the dentist? 8:05 or 138 minutes, 13 seconds. Appointment. Did you pay the electric bill? We became roommates who occasionally slept together. 228 minutes, 22 seconds. Harold, and the scary thing is, it happened so gradually we didn't even notice. There was no single moment where we decided to stop trying. 338 minutes, 33 seconds. It just slowly faded. The romance, the curiosity about each other, the effort. We got comfortable. 448 minutes, 44 seconds, and comfortable became complacent. Denise, 488 minutes, 48 seconds. What woke us up was watching our friends get divorced after 38 years. Everyone was 578 minutes, 57 seconds shocked because they seemed fine. But she told me later, they'd been fine, just fine, not happy, not 9069 minutes, 6 seconds connected, just existing next to each other. And one day she realized she didn't want to spend her 149 minutes, 14 seconds remaining years just existing. That terrified me. Harold 199 minutes, 19 seconds. So we made changes. We started having dinner together at the table, not in front of the TV.
259 minutes, 25 seconds. We started asking each other real questions again. What are you thinking about? What's something 319 minutes, 31 seconds that made you happy this week? We started going for walks together in the evenings, just 20 minutes. But it was time that was ours. Denise 409 minutes, 40 seconds. And we brought back date nights. Not fancy, but intentional time. Sometimes it's just 499 minutes, 49 seconds, driving to get ice cream and sitting in the car talking. Sometimes it's playing cards 559 minutes, 55 seconds, at the kitchen table. But it's time where we focus on each other, on us, not on tasks or 10:0310 minutes, 3 seconds, obligations. Your marriage needs attention. It needs care. It won't thrive if you ignore it. 10 minutes, 12 seconds. Harold, mistake number 5, forgetting that you're on the same team. This one's big. When we'd argue especially, 10 minutes, 20 seconds. In those middle years, it felt like we were opponents, like we were each trying to win. To 10 minutes, 29 seconds, prove we were right, and the other person was wrong. Every disagreement became a battle, and battles have winners and losers. Denise 3,810 minutes, 38 seconds. But marriage doesn't work like that. If one person wins and one person loses, you both lose. 4,610 minutes, 46 seconds, because you're supposed to be partners, moving through life together, not competitors trying to 5,410 minutes, 54 seconds, defeat each other. Harold, I think the turning point was when our middle son was going through a really hard time. He'd 11:0411 minutes, 4 seconds lost his job, his marriage was falling apart, and he moved back in with us for a few months. He was 11:1211 minutes, 12 seconds, 40 years old, and he was broken. Denise and I had different ideas about how to support him. 11 minutes, 18 seconds. But we couldn't fight about it. This was our son, so we talked, really talked. We listened to each 11 minutes, 26 seconds other. We compromised. Denise and helping Daniel reminded us that we're a team. We're not Harold versus Denise. We're Harold and 3,611 minutes, 36 seconds Denise. Together facing whatever comes. Every problem, every decision, every challenge. 4,511 minutes, 45 seconds, we're supposed to tackle it together. We disagree as teammates who want the same outcome. 5,311 minutes, 53 seconds, not as enemies. Harold, when you remember you're on the same team, arguments change. You stop trying to hurt each 12:0112 minutes, 1 second other with words. You start saying things like, help me understand your perspective instead of 12:0712 minutes, 7 seconds, you're wrong. You start looking for solutions instead of looking for ways to prove your point. 12 minutes, 14 seconds, Denise. We're not perfect. Even now, after 60 years, we still make mistakes. We still get frustrated with each other. Harold, 12:25, 12 minutes, 25 seconds. Still forgets things. I still overplan. We still have moments where we fall back into old 3,312 minutes, 33 seconds patterns. But we know what we're doing now. We catch ourselves. We correct course. We choose 4,212 minutes, 42 seconds each other, every single day. Harold, if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be these 5,312 minutes, 53 seconds things. Stop keeping score. Accept who she is. Say the hard things before they become 13,0013 minutes explosive. Never stop dating your wife, and remember always that you're on the same team. 13,081 minutes 8 seconds. Denise, 60 years is a long time. We've buried friends. 13 minutes, 13 seconds. Raised children, survived losses and celebrated victories. We've changed so much from who we
13:21, 13 minutes, 21 seconds were in 1964. But we've changed together, and that's made all the difference. 3,013 minutes, 30 seconds. Harold, this channel is full of people like us, sharing what we've learned from decades of living. If this meant something to you, 3,913 minutes, 39 seconds. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Drop a comment and tell us which mistake resonated most. 4,713 minutes, 47 seconds. Hit that like button. And actually, we're planning to do a question and answer video soon. If there's 5,313 minutes, 53 seconds, anything you want to ask us, anything at all about marriage, life, mistakes we've made, 14,0114 minutes, 1 second, doesn't matter what it is, leave it in the comments. We'd love to answer your questions. Denise, we're not going to be here forever, 14,0914 minutes, 9 seconds, but while we are, we want to pass on what we know. Maybe it'll save you some of the pain we 14 minutes, 16 seconds went through. Maybe it'll help your relationship be stronger. Either way, we're glad you listened. Sync to video time. All from the series. From Peter Whitmore Storytelling. Related for you. Recently uploaded, watched.